excitement started. Mr. Joseph, Mr. Simber, Cataclysm, how y'all doing? How's the day coming along? Cataclysm, thank you. Joseph, I'm in desperate need of someone's help. First. Right. I'm desperate in need of someone's help. I have 6-star Apocalypse, but I don't understand his immunities. Does he need to be awakened or no? No, he does not need to be awakened to take advantage of his immunities. Also, hi. Well, hello. Mr. Simba, I'm the new owner of a rank 2 Sim Supreme. Ooh, very nice. And yeah, okay. But let's have a quick look at Apocalypse. We'll just take him into ROL. If only it had an accent like that. Yeah, we'll just use him to have a look. So mine is awakened, but for his immunities, you don't need the awakened ability. All the awakened ability is going to do, it will allow you to heal between fights. Yeah, I guess, how you doing? How is the day coming along? Sebastian, what is shakalaka? Oh wait, are you still there, Joseph? Because if not, well, then I won't be looking at this thing for Apocalypse. But let's see here. So, his awakened ability, Survival of the Fittest. When Apocalypse doesn't participate in a fight, he enters his rejuvenation chamber to slumber. At the start of his next fight, he regenerates an amount of health for each fight his teammates won while he slumbered. This can stack up to 2 times. So that's all his awakened ability does. It's just going to allow him to heal between fights. Let's see if I can find... here we go. So, total molecular control. Develop immunity to bleed, incinerate, and disorient effects over 8 seconds while suffering from them. Once developed, these immunities persist for the entire quest. Okay, yeah, so that's it for the immunities. So within 8 seconds, I guess we're not going to see it with suicides probably, actually. But let's have a look. So I've got suicide, so I'm going to start off the fight with a bleed debuff and a poison debuff. But I think the bleed drops off prior to 8 seconds. But within 8 seconds, if it's still active, we'll see the bleed icon will change. There you go. So now he's immune to bleed. But we've still got the indication of the debuff, but we're not taking damage from it. So the red damage of 79 that we're taking is just from the poison. So if you're running suicides, you don't really need to worry about the bleed damage because you're going to become immune to it before it falls off. If you were dealing with a biohazard node, the only thing with the biohazard though is because that's usually a fair bit of damage. So if you're having to wait the 8 seconds for him to become immune, you might be taking a ton of damage. But does that answer your question, Joseph? Also, you didn't understand how helpful this is. Just a quick thanks. It's all good, dude. So I'm guessing that answers what you're trying to get to. All right, cool. And now let's go to the 6 stars and get those done with. Ooh, actually, first, let's use a bit of energy. See if we got any class combats over there. If we have any class combats, we'll use some energy there to get points. Science combat. Okay. Arena wins. Excellent. So we'll just solo play some of the daily quests. And I was already doing this earlier today with 6-star science gems. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go with a mainly invisible woman. I mean, for this, it doesn't really matter, but let's just go with a team that I would usually use if I was actually doing a fight. So what are you guys up to? Finishing off the arenas, finishing off the monthly event quests, watching crazy people on YouTube. What are you guys up to for your Saturday morning? I should have used a 4-star Nick, and then it would have been an issue with trying to automatically pick him. Also, Joseph, is this your first time here? I don't think the name seems familiar. Ooh, you're cleaning. What are you cleaning? Like cleaning around the house? Damn right. Okay. Yeah, I should. Well, I guess all I gotta do today is some shopping, so not really that much productivity that I need to get done. Or I do need to do some YouTube stuff, but mainly just a couple thumbnails. That's not too bad. Try to get to around 45 or so energy left so that I'm not sitting on a bunch while doing arenas. I only have about 10 fights to do for the 6 stars. Then I'll reach the milestone that I want. Not the milestone, but the score. And then I'll switch over, finish off the 4 stars, get the 3 stars started, and then probably see what we can do for some event quest stuff. I think it's just the final quest for both Uncollected and Master. Holy cow, you bring me so much luck. I just went and opened a 6-star basic and got guillotine. Okay. Yeah, it's my first time. I've been following for a little bit, but I haven't been in the streams. Okay, cool. Good stuff. Good to see you in chat. And that's Gilly 2099 or OG guillotine? Because if Gilly 2099, good job. And if OG Gilly, well, a little bit of condolences. 2099, nice. Yeah, she's pretty decent. One of the things that's really nice with her, when she hits, I think it's 15%, she'll heal up a ton. And yesterday, I think, I was fighting the final apocalypse for AQ, and I went in with her at, I'm not sure how much she was low, probably less than 15%. But I started off the fight with like a dash back, so I didn't have to take any block damage or anything like that. And I think she came up to within like 6 seconds. She was at about 45% health. So from under 15% to 45% health at the beginning of the fight is not bad. I got my ass kicked by Apocalypse, but that's okay. That's not surprising. So that being said, actually, that's one of the reasons why you don't necessarily want to use her pre-fight, because if you're using her pre-fight, you're using her persistent charges to power your pre-fight ability, and by doing that, it's going to take away the potency of your heal. Now, if you're at full health, like at the beginning of a fight, or like of a path or something, then it wouldn't be too big of a deal. However, for her pre-fight, it's only relevant if you're at least at 100 hits. So you would need to do one fight or one long fight before you're going to be able to benefit from that. But yeah, she's definitely a good champion to have. I don't use her a ton, but when I do use her, it's yeah, she comes through. I think currently I'm only really using her in AQ. I haven't used her very much for any actual event quest stuff or story quest. My only real issue with her is just that, like, she really gets her. She does stuff prior to reaching 100 hits, but for her damage, you need to be at 100 hits. I made Brian end it today. Okay. Once she's at 100 hits, then she's doing more damage. But prior to 100 hits and after, so just to her abilities in general, she doesn't crit, which is kind of good for some nodes, like for a rage node. And then she's got, you know, like the power drain, heal reversal. So, even what did you do? What did you do? All right, we're at 45 energy, so we'll finish this off and get into using the 6 stars. That's about as low as we need to get. Let's see how many points we got for the science combat, because we're also going to pick up points for that doing the arena as well using science champs. So, what did you do, Simba? How long have you been playing contest? I've been playing the game, I think, about 5 years. The first 6 months, I probably didn't really pay attention. I don't know if I would have been logging in consistently like when I first... No, I definitely was not. Like from when I downloaded the game and first tried it, I went a fair bit of time without playing it, because the only reason I initially actually got interested in it, I was visiting my brother, and my nephew at the time was like really into Marvel characters. Like Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man was his favorite. I don't know if he was really into the X-Men, but yeah, and it was mainly Marvel characters like Spider-Man, Iron Man, Thor. You know, all of those superheroes. And so I came across the game, and I was like, oh, well, this will be something for my nephew and I to do when I'm back home, right? Like we could each be playing the game, and then, you know, when I visit again, we could be like, oh, you know, how far are you in the game, blah, blah. Anyways. So I left, and I told my brother, because I was leaving early in the morning, like, I came across the game the night before I was leaving. And so when my brother dropped me off at the airport, I told him to tell his son to check out the game. And I think he did try the game out. I don't think he played it very long, and then he got bored with it. But here I am, 5 years later. I made a sarcastic, mocking comment. Well, that kind of stuff gets annoying after a while, dude. I mean, yeah, it's funny, or, you know, you're intending to be funny, but especially if somebody's already annoyed with stuff, like, yeah, that would push somebody over the edge and piss them off. Yeah, I could see that kind of thing pissing me off too. I mean, obviously you weren't, you know, trying to piss them off. But... Alright, this is not the way to start, is it? There we go. How long have you been playing, Joseph? I deserved it. Yeah, probably. Well, I don't know. I mean, it depends how he reacted, right? But if it was just a matter of, like, you know, shut up, then yeah, probably, but it was something more than that. Ooh. Oh, that might have... Yes, that was a very bad idea. Okay. He timed me. Wait, timed you out on stream or in Discord? Oof. Okay, this is gonna be close. Alright. Now we're good. Alright. We are good in the hood. On stream. Okay. For a year. Okay. Well, dude, you're not doing too bad for a year if you've got you got 6-star Apocalypse and you just got 6-star Guillotine. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I went 17 6-stars, and then my 18th 6-star, it was somebody I actually was happy with. The first 17, I was not happy. And at the time, I didn't do arena, so I wasn't really too concerned with having a lot of 6-stars. I just wanted good 6-stars. So the first 2 6-stars I opened were from featured crystals. So if I hadn't opened the 2 from the featured, I would have been able to get 3 6-stars in the amount of time that I got 2 featured. So, and the very first 6-star I got was Sentry, and the next one was Mordo. And after Mordo, I'm like, yeah, I'm done with featured 6-stars. I opened a couple. So then that was when 6-stars first came out. And then I went until this summer. Yeah, this summer was the first time since the initial 6-stars came out that I opened other featured 6-stars. I was trying to get Human Torch to help me with the Abyss, and I missed. I didn't get him. And then this current featured 6-star, I opened 8 when it first dropped, and I've opened another 2, 1 for sure, maybe 2. So about 10 of this current featured 6-star run. Redwood, how you doing? How's your morning coming along? Or afternoon, or evening, or night? How you doing? But Joseph, for your question about how long I've been doing the game, so yeah, about 5 years. I've been streaming since August or September, and it's kind of fluky that I started streaming. I've been streaming probably about 2 years ago, but I thought it was complicated and not so much complicated. I thought that you needed like a bunch of different equipment. Like I thought you needed what was that called? An Elgato. You needed a webcam. You needed a good mic. Blah blah blah. And then over the summer or fall, late summer, early fall, I started using Discord, and I saw people streaming to Discord, and I asked about it, and they're like, "Oh, you should do this, whatever." So I'm like, "Wait a second." So I started streaming on Discord, and I was like, "Wait a second. If I can do this on Discord, I should be able to do this on YouTube." So I tried on YouTube. King of Love, what's going down? How you doing? So I figured if I could do this on Discord, I should be able to do this on YouTube. So I tried the same approach for Discord as on YouTube, and like it didn't work. And I realized that I needed another program, so like OBS or Streamlabs or whatever. So which is free. Downloaded it, got it up, and yeah. And it's funny because I had a YouTube account for quite a while. I didn't post anything in particular. I was kind of using it just for video storage. And then to stream, I had to enable the streaming feature, and then you had to wait 24 hours before you could do your first stream. And yeah, so after that 24-hour wait time, I did my first stream, and oh, there we go. I actually want to do a video, maybe like a 2-minute video, just showing what I have for streaming, because it's so basic. But it hasn't cost me anything, and yeah, I'm able to do it with everything I already had. The only thing that is different now than the day I started is my headphones. I needed new headphones regardless, so I don't count that as like a streaming expense. But I don't know if I would have got the headphones when I did, if not. I was going to use her for, no, let's do this. I've seen some of the people who've started streaming recently as well. I gotta say, like their setup is pretty cool. Like the green screen, soundboard, all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty basic in life in general, so I don't think I'd ever do that. But I think it's pretty cool. It makes it a lot more entertaining to watch as well, as opposed to just some old dude sitting back, using his thumbs, talking nonsense. Ooh. Man, 6-star ghost, 6-star wasp is crazy. Crazy. I opened a feature for my first 6-star. I got Winter Soldier, so I think I spent the rest of the day crying. Commander's trying to maintain us all. Are you maintaining, Redwood? Are you maintaining? I would recommend not going for featured 6 stars. If basic stuff puts out these great videos, keep doing it. Thanks. Alright, Simba. Alright. Yeah, I think for the videos, it doesn't really... the biggest thing would be a mic for like anybody. Other than that, just so long as you can, record on your phone and move it to your computer, you're good for videos. But for streams, it'd probably actually be a little bit more complicated because like you want a webcam, you want a good, so on and so forth. Let's see something here. I know Thing and Champion have a synergy. I don't use it. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it wouldn't really make that big of a difference for arenas. Are you having a rough time, Redwood? Man, not yesterday, like 2 days ago. I was having like a bunch of anxiety. I don't know why. It was weird. Distracting myself with streams again, so I don't go there. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I think it was supposed to be snowing today. It looks, I don't look like to be happening. Dude. Took mercy on my soul. Mercy. Well, there's not too many people. There's nobody streaming currently. Huh. Well, I guess it makes sense. There's not much to stream now. End of the month, so most people are done with event quest. Oh, you sneaky bugger. Okay. Iceman, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. Yeah, I can't lie, but I am. It's just hard at times. Yeah. How's your day coming along, Mr. Osmond? Osmond. Ooh, I still have one episode of Snowpiercer. I'm trying to put it off though because I want to wait until the next episode is out so I can watch them back to back. But I'm anxious to see what happens in the most recent episode. And I watched the last episode of WandaVision yesterday. It's interesting. Interesting indeed. I'm doing good. In 30 hour, 100% 6.4, and Act 6 is done. Ooh, nice. I got 6-star Ghost from the Nexus, and I got a Tech AG. Nice. Yeah, it's interesting. Seems like a lot of people are getting Ghost as a 6-star recently. I did in December. Somebody else pulled her. They already had a Tech Gem. And then somebody else, they had her, and then they got a Tech Gem from their Abyss completion. So my Ghost is still sleeping. But yeah. Yeah, she seems quite common recently. It's weird. I had a mini heart attack when you said WandaVision. I haven't seen it yet. No, I'm not going to talk about it. I just say that I saw it. It's interesting. Joseph, do you have what is it, Disney Plus? Or you just like you have it, you just haven't had the time to watch it yet? I will have 100% Abyss after July 4th, as I want to about the offers and then see which class Abyss. Yeah, it makes sense. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. And then also, too, the longer you wait, the more champions that will be in the basic, right? Which means that you'll have them available from the Nexus as well, so. But I think a while ago I had suggested that we race or compete to see who would have the most units by July 4th. After spending the units on that Nexus the other day, there's no way I'm going to be able to compete. Unless the battle chip thing finally happens. Doesn't have time to watch the most recent episode. Yeah, okay. Because yeah, sometimes on Discord I'll stream TV shows, and usually it's like new ones. I think TV shows all I've streamed so far is The Mandalorian and WandaVision. So I need to set something up on Discord, which I'm planning to do tomorrow. I think once I do that, I'm gonna actually have a set schedule for streaming TV shows on Discord. Probably something like Friday evening, Sunday evening, something like that. Exactly what I was thinking. Grandmaster was annoying the first 2 fights, but I got hang of it and I 2-shot him. Felt good. Yeah, the first time I did the Grandmaster, it sucked. But yeah, the more you do it, the easier. Not necessarily the easier it gets, but you're used to it. You know what to expect, so it's really not nowhere near as bad as the first time you do it. But yeah, the first time I did it, I was like, what the hell? Because, you know, I see people on YouTube and it was like looking so easy. I'm like, this is not as easy as I was expecting. But by the end of it, I was like, oh, wait. It's because you just need to practice. Wait, that was... Oh. This is not going as it should. Wait, did she? Okay, yeah, she had Apocalypse on the team. Okay. I haven't even done Labyrinth yet, so Abyss is the last of my worries. Yeah. Labyrinth, basically all you really need is Aegon. Abyss Aegon is probably the most important part of the team, but you do need others aside from him. But yeah, if you have Aegon, you can get LOL done pretty easily, pretty quickly, quite cheaply. So. And to be honest, Dads, how you doing? How's your morning coming along? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Almost done with these 6 stars, and we swap over the 4 stars. I think I've got about 500,000 points for the 5 stars, or for the 4 stars to get done. I just watch your 5-star every week. Oh, okay. Oh, very good, very good. So you're gonna start hitting the arena, Simba. Get yourself a 5-star every week. No, we'll do this. Considering Cosmic Ghost Rider is Incinerate immune, he shouldn't have a problem. Mr. Torchy. Torchy Birchy. 26 stars. So every 10 fights, let me see. Every 10. No, every 5 matches. So that's 15. Every 5 matches for me is 1,000,000 points. So with 26, you're gonna get about 3. One momento. Let me get this under control a little bit. Yeah. Use that L2 now. One more special from you should do it, dude. Let's go. Thank you. Okay, cool. So you should be getting about 8 matches. Yeah. I mean, you need to be doing 25 rank 1s. Oh, I wouldn't use 26 6 stars, 25 of them are rank 1s. Oh, okay, yeah. So you're gonna get 8 matches. There we go. Okay, so you're gonna get. It would be slow, but you can do it. Because then you'll start using your high rank 5 stars, and you can go down to. Well, okay, so I think in the video, yeah, I did talk about that in the video. Like I know people say that you need rank 3 and a rank 4, rank whatever. It's actually your team rating that matters. It's not the rank, but it makes sense because 3 rank 3s is going to be a minimum team rating, which I can't remember. I think it's 24k or something like that. So 3 rank 3s will be 24k. But so long as you keep whatever the minimum team rating is for however you mix it up, you're good. But let's say you don't have that many, but you have some rank 2s. If you use, because like I did talk about that in the video, if you use one of those 15% attack boosts, which you're getting all the time, that will increase your team rating a little bit. So even if you have some lower champions, you could run an attack boost. It will bring up the team rating overall, and you'll still be able to to keep going without worrying about death matches. And then also with the attack boost, it's going to make it go a little bit faster, so on and so forth. So for me, and another thing, I don't know if I mentioned this in the video, but if you want to start your streak with you, well, I mean, you probably know anyways, but with your lowest 5 stars, because you're not going to lose your combo, your streak. And when else are you going to use those lowest 5 stars? You may as well get some use out of it. And then once you get to the 3 times multiplier, then you go nuts with your high rank champions. I'll be lurking as I'm a bit tired after Act 6 grind. Have a nice dream. Alright, Mr. Awesome. But yeah, you would definitely need to run more than just your 6 stars. By the way, I have 72 6-star at the moment, so nice for arena grind. Yeah, I got skill T5CC and R3 Nick. Yeah, my Nick is unduked as well at R3. What was I was running on a bunch? Oh, I had a bunch of skill ISO. And that's why I did that. I had a bunch of skill ISO. I was close to 2 skill T5CC. So I figured, yeah, it'd be worth it. Okay, come on, bro. You know you want to. There we go. There we go. There we go. But Simba, if you want to see later exactly how many points you'd get from your 26, you can check that after stream. I'll bring up my handy spreadsheet and we'll figure it out. Because, like, my numbers would be different than yours because I'm running suicides. So what I'm going to get with a per match would be a little bit different than yours. But per match, I'm getting about 200,000 points with 6 stars. So after this, I think this is the last one here. We'll take a look and see, because there's a couple, like, Venom's rank 2, so that's not really going to be a fair representation, but it'll be a general idea. Oh, really? You have got to be kidding me. Oh my god. He was able to get 9 hits on me. Wow. $150 per round from 6 stars? Yeah, okay. That's about right. So let's see. 140. Yeah, so that's about 200 that I just got there. 70, 60, and 70. So. But Venom was ranked 2, so was Black Widow. Those were the 270s. So the one rank 1 was 60,000. So yeah, so about 180. That seems a fair bit lower. Just I don't think suicide should make that big of a difference though. Like 30,000 points. But yeah, okay. So let's say you wanted to do it once, right? Because I don't think this would be sustainable. But let's just say you wanted to do it once to do the 5-star shards. So if you've got a bunch of these 15% attack boosts that last half an hour, if you were to do, every time you did arena, you ran one of those, and if you've got like a bunch of extra. So if you were to run one of those, and one of the health boosts, yeah, let's go with the half-hour health boost. That would increase your team rating, which would increase the amount of points. It wouldn't be a huge amount per fight, but over time it would add up. I cannot believe I'm almost done variant 6, but haven't started any of the others. My Doom, Apocalypse Sentinel, and 6-star Void are still pretty helpful. Yeah, it's some nice 6 stars, dude. Also, Moleman is just an easy cheese for the unstoppable one. Yeah, some of my 6 stars are not leveled up as well. Okay, yeah, so that could be. But yeah, I would think if you're using all max level 6 stars, you should be a lot closer to 180 per match. But basically, all you would need to do is be able to get 5 million 5 times, which that's not too hard to do. You might need to be only concentrating on that arena, just like time-wise, if you don't have the time to do multiple arenas. But if you're trying to pick up more 5 stars, it might be worth it. But yeah, well, and I mean, so saying getting 5 million 5 times, it's actually a little bit less because right now it's about 22 and a half million that you need for the extra 5,000 5-star shards. So yeah. So for myself, I'm running it. What am I looking for? I just run my 6 stars 5 times. Like I'll do it twice on the Monday, twice on the Tuesday, once on the Wednesday. Have a great rest of your day, man. I might be back later. All right, Joseph. Have a good one. Thanks for having a little chat in chat. Yeah, and I get, just hanging out in streams and not participating in chat. It's all good. I do the same, but it's definitely nice to chat with people. And that's why I'm here. And have people to talk to when I'm doing arena. Actually, you know what? Simba, with those questions that you're asking, it's kind of making me think I should do a follow-up. Because it would be actually a good idea to take that into consideration. Like if you're not running suicides, if you have less flag. Although I do think, I didn't look at it that way, but I did say like 5 million per session, 5 times would be good. So if you could hit 5 million per session. And so when I'm saying per session, I mean like when you're doing arena. And if you could do that 5 times, so you don't even need to do it twice a day, every day. That's not too bad. And then you could do the 4-star basic as well. And a 3-star feature if you want. The only one you might have to drop would be the 4-star featured. Because you'd use your 5 stars for the 5-star feature. Yeah, I kind of want to get suicide. Yeah, so I think the biggest necessity for them is arena, really. You're not doing war currently, so that means you don't really need to worry about the war defense. I place my defenders with suicides on. Well, I mean, I've only done 1 war in the last 6 months. But when I was doing war competitively, I didn't. There was one season, because we were trying to push to the next tier. I think we were going from Plat 3 to Plat 2. And I took suicides off every war. But I realized that nobody else was making like that kind of commitment to it. So it's like, why am I going to do that? Because one person doing that wouldn't have an effect. Or no, there was myself and one other person who was doing that. Mullet Man, how you doing? How is the day coming along? I did 613, 614, and 615 today. 1 more quest before Cavalier. So excited. How many units should I save for 616? I have no idea. Yeah, that depends on who you got, how good you are, if you have problems here and there. So, unfortunately, I can't make any estimates. Yeah. I thought you did do wars. But yeah, even if you do, because you could do it a couple of different ways, right? You could have defenders that are fine for suicides. Also, you could let whoever does the placement know, and then they could try to ensure that your defenders are on nodes that won't hurt them because of having suicides. So, for example, if there's a node that's like bleed or poison immune, your champ could go there, or if there's a node where there's no debuff, that kind of stuff. So the only thing is with something like that, if there's many people placing defenders with suicides, then it would be hard to accommodate one person. But if there's only like one or two, then yeah, you could probably work around that. You do every other war. Okay. So Monoman, I think, because I still was spending money. No. Yeah, I think I was still spending money when I got to 6-1. By 6-2, I'd stopped spending money, other than July 4th, Cyber Weekend. So prior to that, if I was trying to get through stuff, I would buy units. But at the tail end of Act 5 and the beginning of Act 6, I stopped doing that. So if I didn't have units for something, I just wouldn't do it. But I don't think 6-1... 6-2 definitely I used a lot of units for. 6-1 wasn't terrible. But by the time I'd started at 6-2, I had already started grinding arenas, so I was able to keep a fair bit of units. Although 6-2 did take a lot of them. Hey! Oh. Okay. Nope. Ooh, let me check something here. So I went to a new thing for notifications on Discord from YouTube, and I don't know. Okay. So yeah, I did get a notification there. Interesting. Yeah, so it is definitely not as quick as what I was using previously, but we'll see. I love before it's lost. Oh, Alice bundles. 1 tier 5 soul class fragment crystal? What? What the hell is that? Well, let's have a look and see what that is. 50 tier 5 class. Yeah, good. Tier 5 mutant callus fragment. It's not telling you. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, that's not cool. Oh my. That is not cool. So you're picking the class of T5CC you want. However, you can get between 5% and 25% of that class, T5CC. I mean, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. And I think... Okay. That's really interesting. So, 2 weeks ago, they had an offer, and it said, like, there were 3 parts to it. The final part was a T5CC fragment selector. They didn't say how much of a percent. And I think that this is why they were trying to do something like this. So they're trying to be able to just say it's a T5CC, and they're not telling you how much of it is, which is what they're doing here. I don't know why they're doing that. Why not simply say 15% and be done with it? Yeah, I think I would prefer that, actually. I would prefer this to be 15% and then make up my mind from there, because then I know exactly what I'm getting. Because the 15% would be like halfway between the 5 and 25. So, huh? Okay. Just remember, do you think they will do spring cleaning again? Was that a side quest? No, it was just part of things, right? I don't remember if the last time they did that though, if they announced it ahead of time, or if it was like, oh, tomorrow this starts. So, because if it was announced ahead of time, then it should have been in the patch notes that dropped yesterday. But it's possible we could find out in a week or two. I don't know though, because like it doesn't seem to me that they're really trying to keep this game all that interesting. So I don't know. Yeah, it was. Yeah, no, it was quite good. It was quite good. Maybe because I think I spent for it, and I think quite a few people did. They just dropped it. What do you mean dropped it? Like gave up on it, or dropped it as in information in regards to it? Okay, right. Just dropped it as in it just happened. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I think it was at the end of March, wasn't it? And it kind of seemed that what they were trying to do was anybody who had been saving units for July 4th, they were trying to like pick up some of those units from them. Yeah, okay, there's already posts on the forums about that offer. Yeah. You know, why no copy key? But what? Wait a second. I thought it was cash only. No, yeah, but there were other things where you could get with units. Like I think they did that, and then they also had unit offers afterward. Not as part of the event, but like kind of like this thing that just dropped. Like there would be something like that, but for units or whatever. So the idea would have been like, you know, you can buy units. Yeah, kind of the same idea as the July 4th Cyber Weekend kind of stuff, except it wasn't all the same day. If I remember correctly. Let me see. So I'm just looking at the forums in regards to this offer that just dropped, and let me see if this is accurate. Oh, it is. Oh my god, that is so funny. Why no Cosmic P5CC sharp option? So we got Mutant, Skill, Science, Mystic, Tech. That is too funny. Well, we're going to probably have emergency maintenance pretty quick here. We will probably have emergency maintenance. I don't get how they get things like this wrong, man. Oh my god. Like, there's been 6 classes in this game for forever. Oh wait, somebody's saying to scroll, but I just tried. Nope, it's not letting me scroll. Oh wait, I wonder if I... Nope. See if any of you who are here seeing this, if you can scroll down to get to see Cosmic, because I'm trying and I'm not able to. That's too funny. Okay, so there's something. Wait, what is going on here? I see. Oh, wait, that's really... Oh. I'm sure that's how I knew there wasn't... Cannot find it. Yeah, that's definitely a... hang on, let me reboot my game and see if that's the issue. Because the other one, the Tier 4 one, it does have Cosmic, so... That is so funny. Oh, this might have been a bad idea because it might come back and we'll get back here. It's really interesting. So, Saturday, Sunday, their offices aren't staffed. Well, they might not be staffed currently, anyways. Yeah, okay. So even relogging, still no cosmic. Oh, and it says choose one of 5. That's messed up. That's really messed up. Because if it was a visual glitch or something like that, it should still say choose one of 6, right? Okay, I think we're gonna have emergency maintenance pretty soon. And people are already talking about they're not showing the drop rates, which they're supposed to. Yeah. Yeah, because they're supposed to tell you the odds of getting 5% as opposed to the, I guess it would be what, 5, 10, 15, 25. Because they are supposed to divulge those odds. So. Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's a certain educator out there who's all over this. Let's see. Let's see. Look at that. Let me see if he has. Okay, so he's missing it as well. Huh. That would be so weird if that is. I mean, looking at the wording of it, 1 of 5. That to me suggests that they are intentionally leaving out Cosmic. I don't know why. But yeah, Cosmic is the only one that I would buy as well. But with it being 5% to 25%, I have no idea. The odds, obviously, higher odds for the 5%, lower for the 25. Yeah, I will be buying that. It's too bad though. It was 15%. I probably would. Well, maybe not, because it's Cosmic that I want. Okay. Hey Simba, are you using iPhone or Android? What's going down, man, Falcon? How's your day coming along? Yeah, these are odd. It's odd. And we're not going to see a response from them. That's interesting actually too, because normally when, like, so Saturday, Sunday, they're not really responding to things on the forums because, I mean, that's their time off. But if it comes down to money things, they would. This is a money thing, so we should be seeing response. We don't normally see emergency maintenance on the weekends either. Yeah, it'll be interesting. All 6 classes are represented in the deal, not in the T5CC one. And it specifically says 1 of 5 classes. In the 4CC one, all 6 are there. There's already a post on the forums. There's 2 posts. One complaining about the drop rates and that they're not specifying as they're supposed to, and then the other one is complaining that the Cosmic isn't there. How's it going, Mr. Big Blue? How's your Saturday coming along? I'm wondering if it's maybe a iOS, Android kind of issue. same for the T5. I bought Mutant and Alliance mate bought Cosmic. Interesting. So on mine, it states 1 of 5 for the T5cc. It states 1 of 5, and then I can't scroll at all. Like it only shows 5. So, and also that's what's on the forums. And the T4cc one, well, you see all 6 right there. Yeah. But yeah, it's the same thing on the forums. Like there are some people saying they got Cosmic, and majority of the thread is people saying they don't. Yeah, the only thing I could see is that's something between Android and iOS. Hey, maybe they don't want iOS users getting Cosmic T5cc. Fine overview of Apple's rules is supposed to be a percentage, otherwise it's an easy refund. It's not allowed. They're trying to stop people from R3 CGI. Yeah, probably. Okay. Oh, 4 stars. Okay. Yeah, no, this is going to be really interesting because, like I said, on weekends we normally don't see emergency maintenance. But I think they need to fix 2 things. They need to fix that they aren't specifying the drop rates between the 5%, 25%. They also need to fix it for the Cosmic, so yeah, I would expect that we will have emergency maintenance relatively soon. I'm not really sure how this works. Like, if somebody... No, yeah, because I'm just thinking, like, if you were to purchase that when it doesn't have the drop rates, there's really no recourse for you, because that's on you that you didn't... Obviously, the drop rates didn't matter, because you couldn't have seen it, but you bought it anyways. And I think that's why 2 weeks ago, when they had that offer that said T5cc selector, but they didn't tell the percentage, they updated the in-game mail. So we had an emergency maintenance. After the emergency maintenance, it came back up with the in-game mail stating it was a 10%. They never said anywhere that that change was made. And I think, yeah, that's interesting. Because I can't, so like, if I had gone ahead and bought the first 2, and then got to the last one and realized it was only a 10%. Oh no, in that case, that would have been different, actually. That would have been different. Because there was no indication of percentages prior. And yeah, so I think in that case, I could have then put in for a refund for the prior 2. Well, if they don't want people to R3 Cosmic Ghost Rider, they just have to remove him with the crystal. That will really stop people from taking him to R3. Yeah, R3, well, just the Cosmic Ghost Rider, max 5-star, or even like a rank 1. It's could get you through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff quite cheaply. I haven't used him for any specific content yet. Oh, I used him for the new Cavalier difficulty. The new Cavalier Global for the Cosmic Quest. For the... like just that one. I could see him being useful for other areas of Cavalier difficulty. Yeah, he's not going to be an Aegon replacement for Abyss or LOL. He definitely do some fights. I think right now, I don't know. I think as an individual character, he might currently be the most impactful new one on an account. I think Apocalypse all round would have the most impact on an account currently for new characters. But not necessarily as an individual character, but what he does for your entire mutant team, or the possibility. But yeah, I think Cosmic Ghost Rider. Ghost might be another. Yeah, Ghost would be another for sure. But well, no. Anyway, yeah, I was saying of new characters. Yeah, I think Cosmic Ghost Rider is the most impactful single character. Let's see. Although I don't know how useful. No, he'd probably be pretty good for a fair bit of Act 7 too, as a 6-star. Just because of the bonus that 6-stars get in general. Do you plan moving forward? Just be rank 4 the amount of champion possible exclude cut. What do you mean by that? Do you plan moving forward is to rank 4 the least amount of champion possible? Oh. You ain't gonna rewrite it, are you? Could have been I was reading stupid too, because sometimes I'll read something. It makes sense what was written, but it doesn't make sense to me. Uh-oh, that was a bad idea. Bad idea. What? Wait, what? Oh, good. Wondering why I was using a 4-star. Well, because I switched over to 4-star arena. This is not going well at all. Oh, okay, that was terrible. My plan moving forward is to take the least amount of champions to rank 4 as 5 stars. I'm guessing you mean, right? Yeah, okay. To rank 4 to save T2A. The exception is champions that need high SIG. They will still go to rank 4. So if a champion needs high SIG, why would that dictate them going to rank 4? Shouldn't that just be putting SIG stones into them? Or is it that you... Yeah, okay, I see. You figure using SIG stones on somebody, you want to make it worthwhile by them being rank 4? Is that what you're getting at there? Let's do that. Okay, yeah, revenge. Okay. So, for me, I'm just trying not to use any T2A unless it's on 6 stars. So, no 5 stars are going to rank 4 or 5 unless using a gem. I might end up wanting to rank 5 Warlock or maybe Apocalypse. But I don't think I will unless I get a gem. Right. Hey, oh, oh, oh. No, I'm just trying to shift to mainly using 6-star and balancing my T2A and T5B use. Yeah, I'm trying not to use T2A without using T5B, basically. Yeah, makes sense. But yeah, like we talked about previously, you can kind of, if you've got, a fair bit of Act 6 to do still, you can kind of dictate how frequently you're able to obtain T2A. So you could just go in and pick up T2A as you need, for the most part. But yeah, saving it for 6 stars would make sense. Yeah, that's a bit surprised. So that offer's been down for almost an hour. And pretty quick after, there was the... Okay, so it is... Yeah, so it is. It looks like it's an Android versus iOS issue. Okay. So no one new is going to rank 4 without a gem. Champs like Void are the exception. Yeah. So I would say, yeah, unless it's a champion that you're going to have a lot of use for in multiple areas. What the hell? Then I wouldn't be using the T2A. Yeah, so I've got one T5B in overflow currently. I'm not going to use it on a 5-star. I do have at least 2 science champions that I could take to R3. So I don't know if I'll use the resources to R3 somebody or just R2 somebody else. And I'm not going to be opening any 6 stars until the end of March. So I'm not going to have anybody new for a fair bit of time. So I think what it's going to be. Yeah, because the only other science that I could really think that I'd want to take to R3 would be Human Torch or Immortal Abomination. Human Torch I could possibly get when I do an opening in March. Unfortunately, I'm going to be a day late. The T5B will expire the day before the basic 6-star crystal updates, which is when I'll be doing the opening for it. So the only thing that would have me be able to use it prior to that would be if I could form a Cosmic T5CC, because then I could take Cosmic Ghost Rider to rank 3, and that would use up the extra T5B. Mr. Billy D, how you doing? How's the day coming along? I guess it's not the day really for you, is it, Billy? The early evening? Those champs are Doom, Aegon, Void, and Warlock. I have a 3 to 4 for Doom. Okay. I think Void, you can reliably do with him at R4 what you could at R5. Want day to be over, just 7 p.m. Warlock, I haven't really used him very much. I've had him in AQ twice. I've used him for 3 fights. And he hasn't even maxed R4 yet. But he's done fine for where I've used him. But I think if you're using him like for whole path and stuff, yeah, you might want him higher than rank 4. Yeah, okay, I think the game's coming down now for them to correct that issue. So if that is the case, then we'll hang out for a bit. And once it's over, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But I won't re-log because I'm pretty sure if I do, I won't be getting back in. Let me see. Oh, this is interesting. They still haven't addressed any of these threads in regards to it. Interesting. Okay. So we got about 200,000 more points to get here to finish off the 4 stars. And we'll get the 3 stars started. Use a bit more energy probably with some science champs. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, he is rank 3 right now, and he'll stay there till either variant 7 or I balance out my T5V. Oh my goodness. Really, dude? Oh, that was interesting. So I was running toward him. It looked like he was about to do a heavy. Game froze for a split second, came back, and it looked like they both just reset where they were. Oh, what? Ooh. Okay. That didn't kill him off. That was going to suck, because I was going to take that damage back. Got to go, leaving to go home. All right, dude. Have a good one. I have a good one. Yeah, I gotta go shopping later this afternoon. I'm assuming all of the people on the forums that are saying about the non-existent Cosmic, I'm guessing they are people that would be buying the Cosmic. Otherwise, why complain about it? Yeah, look. Oh, it's interesting. It looks like, yeah. So, let's see. Me neither. Cosmic is what I need. Same here. So close to Cosmic tier 5 to rank up. Corpus Glaive, and don't have it either. Yeah. It's a bit odd that they would drop something on the weekend when they don't have their support. Well, not so much their support, but like they're not staffed on the weekends to the extent they are during the week. So if a problem arises when they do, because they don't drop things on the weekend like that. And I think that's partly why, is because they don't have people working the weekends. So yeah, you drop something new, it's problematic. Well, there's no one to deal with the problems. Ah, dear. It would be interesting though if people end up reporting the lack of drop rates to Apple. But I think that's what happened with that T5CC offer a while ago. They dropped it. They didn't have the drop, or they didn't have the percentage that you were going to be able to receive. It was out for about an hour and a half. Then we had the emergency maintenance. And I think in that case, I think there were some reports to Apple that they were violating their terms of service for the App Store. Or lied, everyone is busy. Walk. So what's everybody up to? writing posts on the forums about missing T5 CC with the Cosmic class. um, Actually, you know what? I'm going to get to 1.5 million here. I'm going to relog the game and see if that's updated for me. Even 25% wouldn't get me a full Cosmic T5CC. Yeah. It's kind of tempting though. Because it would get me close. I'd get Cosmic Ghost Rider to R3. I'd get to use that T5B in Overflow. I think it was 15%. I would do it at $55. If it was a guaranteed 15%, I think I would do it. I would have definitely done the one they had a couple weeks ago. Yeah, suicides are pretty expensive. The best time to unlock them is either if they've got a mastery deal or doing it during the gifting event. Because doing it during the gifting event, oh, that's a long time. If somebody wants to trade, then you trade in value. You say you want a core, and you'll send back the value of a core. I mean, it might be somebody who wants a core as well. That's easy. You just item for item. But, you know, you could say the core is worth, what, I think 550 units, so you can send them back 550 units worth of revives or potions and stuff like that. But if you're planning to be doing a lot of arena, then yeah. If not, there's no real rush. You think you're gonna buy the next mastery thing? Yeah. If they do that spring cleaning, we might see something then. I don't know if there was anything like that last year, but I think those master bundles usually do pretty well for them. The last one they did was just before the gifting event. So considering that they did one not too long ago, it might be a little bit of time before we see another. But you never know. You never know. If that's the case, I buy some units. Yeah, I haven't done... I've only had Suicides off for some of Act 7, and then when finishing up Variant 5. But in both cases, it was like a day or two where they were off, and it was usually like Saturday evening, Sunday day. I think the Sunday ones, I may have done the Sunday arenas without Suicides. But other than that, I've done any arena craziness without Suicide. It just, I don't know, just even thinking about it, like, because my hero rating would be lower, so my score would be lower. I'll do less damage, so the fights are going to be longer. And yeah. How much does it cost to change masteries? It doesn't cost anything to remove them. The cost is just when you reapply. So it would depend on what masteries you reapply. Ooh, but if you want to know what something's going to cost you, like just to apply them, well, yeah, your question was how much does it cost to change masteries? So don't blame me for answering your question. I answered your question. Your question was not the question you were looking for an answer to. But yeah, if you want to know how much it costs for a specific mastery build, you can go on Ant-Man. It will tell you. It will tell you how much it would be to unlock things, and it will also tell you how much it would be to spec into those specific masteries as well. You know what? Hang on. Let's have a quick look here. Let's have a quick look at something. I know I'm not in my computer. So, is there a specific mastery build you're trying to do, or you're just thinking like with suicides? Because yeah, like if you're unlocking things and also wanting to spec into it, for the first time, it's going to be expensive. Let me see here though. Okay, the web browser. Even though you're going to go and use foul language. Bring this up. Okay, so so what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring up my masteries with suicides. Do you have willpower unlocked? You have a build set up in Ant-Man. Okay. But let me only 1 point for. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, so let me see if this is going to tell me what it costs. So, okay. This is what my offensive tree looks like. So I'm going to see if Ant-Man will tell me how much this would cost me to do. Okay, it's going to tell me in gold. Okay, so it's going to tell me. I think this should end up being. Okay. So this will do what I'm looking for. So it will tell me how much it is to unlock it. It's also telling me how much it is to spec into each of these. So this will tell me the cost to get what I've got. I'm assuming you probably don't have anything for the Furies. You probably don't have max deep wounds. So we'll leave those out. And I'm guessing that numbers are good. Could you show your defensive purchase? Yeah. I'm just going to do this one first, though. And let me see if I change something. Does that? It should remove. So we've got 27. Let's use. So it's at 59 units currently. Okay, cool. So that will update. Got one here. 4 here. Okay, so for me, for my offensive tree, that's what it would cost. It would cost 87 units to spec into this, but it would be 16 carb cores and 27 of the. Which core is that? Of the other cores. The other cores to unlock things. And let's bring that down for a second. Lawrence, how you doing? So here's my defensive tree. We'll do the same thing here. And here's the proficiencies. The proficiencies are pretty basic. Yeah, really basic. Let's go to the defensive ones. And see here, we've got. That's accent. One. How's your evening coming along, Lawrence? 3. 1. Blah. Blah. And Okay. And then some curry for dinner. Ooh, very good. Very good. And oh, okay, the proficiency I already had. Yep. No. Okay, you already got willpower unlocked, so you don't need to worry about your defense side. But if you wanted to spec like what I've got, it's going to cost you 19 units, which that's not bad at all. Go back up to here. So your offensive ones, that's where it's going to suck because you're going to have... Okay, wait. Let's just say that you're not needing to unlock these. And DJ, how you doing? Okay. So if you were speccing into a like pretty minimal build with suicides, yeah, it's the unlocking is going to be costly. That is going to be costly. But yeah, to actually, if you had everything unlocked that you needed, to actually spec into it would not be too much. 59 units is not too bad. So. All right. Well, I think that gives you some kind of idea. What browser? Down. And finishing off, let's see, a 4-star. Your second voice appearance. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So what stream were you talking on this time? Sleemans? Okay. I don't think I'm familiar with them. I think I've seen the name, but I don't know. Like, I don't think I've ever seen any of their stuffs. Their stuffs. Like. Oh, yeah. Well, no, I was going to say I'm surprised that we haven't gone into emergency maintenance yet, but no, it'll probably be a little bit yet. Considering their offices won't really be manned. But it's funny because they don't normally drop offers on the weekends. I think this is why. After this, I mean, it's not a major screw up, but it is something that does need to be fixed. We may see that they don't do this again for a while, dropping offer on the weekend. So, Lawrence, do you figure you'll go for a Legends run for 7-2? Or you're done with that nonsense? Do you mind being my background noise whilst I do college work? It's all good, dude. I'm going to be here for a little bit longer, so... And, yeah, I'm just speaking nonsense, so there you go. There you go. One more match just to get a little bit further ahead of the final milestone. Okay. Ooh, I wonder what kind of offers they're going to have Monday. That should be interesting. Probably nothing too spectacular. Yeah, if they come back with a relatively decent one for T5CC, I might be enticed. If it's a pick your class and it's at least 50% that I could form over the month, I would probably be doing it. We'll see though. We will see. Every time it's freezing now, I'm kind of like, oh, is it going down for emergency maintenance? But after this match, I'll relog and see if there's any change. I went so hard on that one that I won't do it again. I got beat by someone who didn't even have suicide. Tried to get over it. I'm not surprised that somebody made it without suicides. But I think that's because a lot of other people were removed. Because I've said for quite a while, I don't think that suicides are necessary, are a necessity in general. I feel that they're a necessity for arenas, and not as in to do arenas, but just to make it bearable. But to do other things overall, not so much. I wouldn't consider doing like the entire run without them, just because I need any kind of help I can get for sure. But there's absolutely some fights where I did take suicides off, and I'll probably do the same. Well, regardless of the Legends run or not, I'll do the same for 7-2, where I probably won't have suicides active for the entire exploration of it. It'd be really interesting to know what Toffrey's time was compared to somebody who did it with suicides, though. Yeah. And I think it would also depend on the champions, right? Because if you're using Ghost of Corvus, I think they would be... They'd still be fast, but obviously significantly faster with suicides. I mean, that could be applicable to anybody, but like, let's say somebody like Captain America Infinity War. I think without suicides, he's not going to be that huge of a difference, I don't think. But yeah. Yeah, I don't think too many other people would have gone without suicides. When I was close to the end of the run for 7-1, I was like, "There's no way in hell I'm doing this again." One, for a couple of reasons, it just was like such a long slog. But that was because I didn't just sit and get through it. If I were to do it again, I would just sit start to finish. I wouldn't have a nap. I wouldn't go out to eat or anything like that. Hey, oh, okay. The game made the decision for me. I'm not going to have the amount of resources that I did last time, because last time we'd had the compensation. I also got the Cavalier offer at the end of completion. I might do that again if it lined up for when I wanted to do Legends run and when I did the initial completion Cavalier difficulty. And I gotta say, I did kind of like having it all done pretty quick, and then it's not something I gotta concern myself. Wow, okay, they haven't updated. Concern myself with for the rest of the month. Or it's done, so I don't even concern myself with it anymore. I kind of like that, but I would have also liked to spend more time doing it, enjoying it more. But yeah, I'll be right back. And back I am. So the one thing I don't like, and I mean it's fine, it's the way it is. But I don't like that somebody who has already been successful with it, runs it again. And I mean, that being said, if I were to get Weapon X from a Legends run, I would be tempted probably to do it again to dupe him. But beyond that, I don't think I would. Now, the way it is set up currently, like, you're going to get 6 stones, you're going to get a T5CC selector. So that's very enticing for anybody. And then somebody who has a duped Weapon X, well, they're still enticed because of the 6 stones and the T5CC selector. So, yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of people who have already achieved it continuing to run it. And I think, well, I guess it depends how different each chapter is. But I would think, though, if somebody was successful once, they're probably, got what they need to achieve it again. So whether it be the champions or the knowledge, like of pass and combinations and blah blah. So I do think that kind of screws over somebody who's going for it for the first time. But that's the way it's set up, so be it. And like I said, I think if in my case, I would probably, I guess it would depend. Like, Weapon X is not somebody you need to have awaken. I would be okay using a class gem on him. So, yeah, I wouldn't feel the need to do it, but I would probably do it a second time to dupe him in order to save a gem. So. But I think if I do it again, I'm going to be aiming for about 8 hours. And I think even that might be a little too much of an expectation for myself, because what's his name? R1P3, he did a video on his... I think it was more so just talking about getting Weapon X, but also like just a quick overview of what he had done, like, using Ghost, blah, blah. And I think he said that it was about 6 hours for him. So I figure if somebody got the mythic accomplishment at 6 hours, I think 8 hours should be okay to get top 100. So that's what I would be aiming for. If I had like 3/4 done, so if I had a quarter left to go, and I was like at 7 hours, I might just quit at that point and just say, I'll do the rest over time. If I had an hour to go and I had like 3 paths to go, I'd probably plug through. But we'll see. We shall see. Did you have a 6-star ghost when you tried Lawrence? Because if I didn't have a 6-star ghost now, I definitely wouldn't do it. I wouldn't consider doing it again. But now that I do have a 6-star ghost, I am thinking about it. So we'll see. We shall see. I can reference MCOC in my college work. Very good, very good. I'm really surprised now, actually, there's been no response on the forums in regards to the, both that there's no T5CC for iOS in that offer, and then 2, that they don't have the drop rate. So I'm quite surprised for both. Back. Go, Solar Chicken Wings done, and watching you as my Solar Vision Wander player. So are you just watching the latest episode now? I have one more episode for Snowpiercer, and then I'm all caught up. Be watching that later today, probably. Mm. As I have to list fighting game examples, and I will pick MCOC and Injustice and Mortal Kombat. Okay. Hmm. I would expect that any Mortal Kombat game is going to see a big boost in the next little bit with the Mortal Kombat movie dropping. I think March or April, right? So when that comes out, it'll be interesting actually to see if MCOC does anything like offers or something like that to kind of entice people to try something new. Because to be honest, I may take a look at a Mortal Kombat game. Because yeah, the movie coming, it's got me thinking about it. No, watching you, just kidding about I see it all shows. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna get the 3 stars started, but I'm not gonna do too much with them. I'm gonna save the rest of the 3 stars for when I'm watching Snowpiercer later this evening, probably. And I think once I'm done Snowpiercer, I'll probably start Resident Alien, Billy. Anything to avoid Westworld. Okay, let's see what we got for points for Science Combat. Okay, excellent. Excellent. And Arena Win is done. Well, we still got all day for Arena Wins, but I'll agree with that. Mr. Jacob, what's going down? We don't talk like that in stream, Jacob. Come on now. Wait, why are we short somebody in the alliance? I don't think so. You normally only get alliance invites when you're at 20. Oh, we are. Okay, that's why. Okay. Oh, right. That's right. Somebody left yesterday. Yeah. Okay, get the 3 stars started. Oh, do we have item use going on? Probably not. If we have item use, I'll use some arena boosts to get some points there. No. Oh, we might tomorrow. Yeah, there's not really any point in using arena boosts because it's pretty much the same amount of time using them or not, but good for contributing points for the item use event. No. That would be a safe one, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. Okay. I'm surprised there's nobody streaming currently. Well, not nobody. Nobody other than me. Because, I mean, I am somebody. But I guess, yeah, with it being the end of the month, so event quest is probably done, side quest is probably done. People, you know, the main part of arena is probably done, so. Well, it might be usually early afternoon, I suppose, too, when there's more people. I'll probably be back tomorrow afternoon. Knock out the Sunday arena and then the T1A. Yeah. And maybe... Because the T1A definitely doesn't take very long. And the Sunday arena doesn't either. How about mentioning you my college work as reference? Yeah, I guess if you need a name to put down, like as an example of somebody or something, that's fine. But there's far better examples of The MCOC stuff that me. So what is this you're doing currently? Because isn't your college thing in regards to digital media or graphic arts? Oh, which would make sense because yeah, okay. Yeah, mobile games I could see being related to that. Are you enjoying the college courses and life and all that entails? Or is it like, oh, I just want it over with? But you love college? That's good. Yeah, the overall post-secondary experience was okay. There were definitely times when I was definitely questioning what I was doing. It's like, oh. But, I mean, once you get it done and it's over and, you start life after that, it's worth it, I guess. No, she's not going to do any shocks. So there's going to be much use there. Yeah, as you said previously, you work in it. Suitable as reference. Okay. So how much longer do you have for college until you're all done? Do you have a while to go still, or are you kind of closer to the beginning of the whole college career? I think about going back to school every now and then, but it wouldn't be really so much for like a profession. Like it wouldn't be going to school to then start a job. It'd be more going just for knowledge, which, I mean, for the most part, I could just read books or watch seminars and stuff like that. But for me, learning, I think is easier and better for me, like in a structured environment. Like doing it on my own would not be the best way. This is my last year. I finished in June. Nice. What do you plan to do after? Are you hoping to like start work right away? Or are you going to take a break from life? I think I started working because I finished in March. Yeah, I finished in the spring. Then I worked in my field, but not like it was a temporary job. And then the fall, I ended up in a permanent job. So yeah, I found employment pretty quick. DJ jump on call be cool. Solar thinks it'd be cool. But let me see what we're at here. We're at 2 hours. So my only thing with Discord and streaming, running Discord and OBS usually crashes my computer. I made a change on Discord that I think might help with that, and I do need to try it at some point. But yeah, I mean, if well, I see you're saying like you're doing your work, so yeah, fair enough. But and I think if I were gonna do that, I would do it at the end of a stream, because if it does crash, the stream's pretty much done anyways, so it would just crash, and I'd probably just come back and say, oh, that's it, that's all, folks. But yeah, if you want to do that sometime, come on and just chat it up. I'd be down for that. Damadeus, how you doing? How's the day coming along? But I haven't tried having somebody on Discord for a while, actually, while streaming. I think I have everything set, so it's just a matter of changing one thing. If not, it would be kind of like a 500th episode of something. But yeah, I need to actually check that, because I haven't done that for a while. Jewel, how you doing? How's the day coming along? I think I would prefer especially doing arena, having somebody to chat with, and it doesn't have to be somebody that would be there the entire stream. But if somebody came in and wanted to just shoot the shit for half an hour or something, I would be doing that. The only, like I said, it's just that Discord and OBS running at the same time, the computer does not like very much. But I think it's somebody watching that would be more interesting than just listening to my boring voice the whole time. I do need to try that to see whether or not it is going to still crash my computer, or if I could do it reliably. What time is it for you at the moment? Just finishing breakfast. Gonna record a few vids for the week and then stream around 2 p.m. Very good, very good. Very good, very good. What time is it for you? Oh yeah, that's what he was just asking you. Do you usually take Thursday, Friday nights off? Actually, something else I wouldn't mind doing, and well, I'll mention it because you're here, Dom, and well, hey, you do streams. Doing, like, if there were two YouTubers streaming at the same time and both on a combined voice chat, I don't know how well that would work though, because like the stream chats would obviously be separate. I guess it would be no different than when people are doing incursions runs, and they're both streaming, and they're on a voice call together. It'd be the same idea. The only difference is that would be interesting. So Dom, if you would want to try that at some point, if you're streaming and I'm streaming and we just share a voice call, because I'm just thinking, like, if you have people like either of us asking questions in our stream chats, because because like you'd be able to watch my stream, I'd be able to watch yours, or just reading off the comments, and then you have two people. I've done it before, it's fine. Yeah. I'd like to do things like that, but like I said, like with Discord and OBS tanking my computer. I'd be down to do that sometime. All right. Well, I'll hit you up on Discord probably at some point, but I would want to do a test one, just on Discord at some point, like just me on Discord with OBS open, just to see if my computer's going to take it. Aww. Ooh. And maybe DJ will be on the call as well. Oh boy. Currently 11:30. Okay, so you're an hour behind me. All right. Okay. So DJ, if you're doing schoolwork, you don't find it distracting to have somebody talking in the background? Because I can like do something where I need to concentrate if there's music, but if there's somebody speaking, I can't. So even like just okay, well, looks like that's frozen up. Well, down we go. So yeah, if I have to concentrate on something, I can't have somebody speaking. So like a song with words, with lyrics, I can't do. You don't need me to call, but why not? It'd still be it would be cool. Just 3 people chatting it up. Actually, that'd be really good, I think. Because if you had 2 people doing the YouTube thing and then 1 person just doing their own thing, not necessarily streaming. No, I will not be singing. If I were singing, people would be running the other way, dude. Current for me, it's 8:35 p.m. 8:35. Wait, I know where you are, don't I, Jewel? Because you're going to be a little bit east of the UK. Because that'll be 7:30 for the UK. I know where you are, but I can't remember. So where do you live, Jewel? I know, and I know as soon as you say, I'm going to be like, oh, of course. Promise? Well, if I try my college work, I always get feedback, but if I don't try, I don't get feedback. There's still nobody else streaming yet, eh? Okay. I'm going to be done pretty quick here. I want to see if there's somebody that we could go say hello to. So you don't try. Oh. I do better without trying. KT1 is going live at 8 p.m. So 8 p.m. that would be about half an hour, 20 minutes. 20 minutes from here. Albany? Oh, Albania. Wait, are you in Albania, Jewel? I like if it's Albania. I like the flag. There's 1 person streaming, and that is the mole. Who's the mole? Slayman is going on again soon too, I think. Oh wait, never mind. Not for feedback. Someone else streaming, you should raid him. What's the name of the person who's streaming currently? Ah! Aren't you funny? Oh wait, there is actually somebody else with Solar Flare, but they don't do MCOC. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, no. That's not happening. 2 reasons that wouldn't be happening. I think the guy's an ass. So, yeah, I wouldn't. And then 2, I mean, I can't speak for you guys, but I don't think you'd enjoy him. Maybe. But yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend people going to somebody that I think is an ass, because that would be an ass move to do, actually. If it's somebody I would not watch, sending other people to watch them would be an ass thing to do. Let me see something here. Wait, so yes, so Albania, the country where the capital is like Piranha. What is it, Tirana or Tirana? It would rhyme with Piranha, right? The capital. You, Jacob, you. If you don't know him, you don't want to know him. Jacob. Actually, you know what? He is the only person that does MCOC specific stuff that I know of that I'm not subscribed to. Because pretty much anybody that does MCOC specific stuff that streams, I'm subscribed to specifically for if I'm streaming and when I'm done a stream that I could rate them. I know that he does MCOC specific content, but yeah, I'm not subscribed to him. I watched 2 of his videos, part of one of his streams, and that was enough for me. I have no need to see any more. There was one of his videos where it has nothing to do with me. It's none of my business. But where I wanted to make a comment. Oh yeah, so I was thinking to make a comment just because to make a comment, and then I was thinking, you know what? If I wanted to draw people into my channel, trying to start a controversy with somebody, I think it's a really good way to do it. You're right. The capital is Tirana. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. No. So I thought of going to Albania at one point. That's why I was familiar with it. To be fair, though, the only reason I wanted to go to Albania is I like the flag. But yeah, so I was thinking to make a video, and it wasn't because I really cared. It was more so because I feel that drama will get you views and get subs. So I kind of wanted to do, like when I thought of this, I was thinking, okay, I would take a prior month, look at how many views I had, look at how many new subs I had, make the video calling him out, and I'd go into a stream and say, hey, I have a video, whatever. And then let that go for a month and then see where I was reviews and thing, just like out of curiosity. And then I was like, you know what? I would like to know what the results would be, but it's not worth it. Like, I don't care. And I have no desire to interact with that person. So yeah. MCOC. Let's see. Actually, another one I'd like to raid, but doesn't stream that often is what's his name? Satsui, I think. He was one of the finalists for the Summoner Showdown. He streams. I don't know how long he's been doing YouTube, but he doesn't have very many subscribers, and I find that so weird because he's obviously very good. He does videos, he does streams, he's pretty knowledgeable. Yeah, so I don't know if people just aren't aware of his channel, or I mean, he's got more subs than I do. Well, I would hope he does. He's far better. But yeah, every now and then, I mean, I don't really watch any streams, but when I see him streaming, I'll definitely go and hang out for a couple minutes. You like the flag? It's just a 2-headed bird. Yeah, I don't know. It just looks different. Oh, it's not so much that; it's also the colors too. So, I don't know. There are a handful of wretched streamers. I just don't sub or watch any of their stuff. Yeah, but this guy, the Shono guy, he's the only one as far as MCOC goes that I just have no desire to. Because I mean, like, dude, it's no big deal. Hit subscribe on somebody, right? But no, not on him. For me, anyways. What was that? MCOC Rock? Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's go check him out. I have... Okay, so I'm going to post his link and stuff now because he's been going for an hour and a half, so he might be done relatively soon. I'm going to post his link now. I'm going to just finish off the 3 stars, but if y'all want to go and say hello to him now, that's fine. Okay, and we'll use the usual... Okay, flare it up, and there is his URL. He's doing... I don't know if this is his first Abyss path, but he's streaming Abyss AOL, so might be worthwhile to go hang out and check him out. The New Zealand fried bread any day. Ooh. Yeah, you guys might want to check out his stream. He's using Claire in the Abyss. I don't think that's a good idea. But yeah, go check him out. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, say hello. Give the guy some love. I'm assuming he must have started quite soon because he's got 11 subs. But he's got, yeah, pretty typical layout and stuff, so. Yeah. Wow, Lawrence, that is not the hashtag I had. That is not the hashtag at all, bro. Dude. All right, Lawrence, I see how it is. Lawrence, you don't stream, right? You just do videos? Wretched Streamers is very polite. That's cool that you guys went and checked out his stream. Good stuff. Good stuff. I think actually, like, obviously it's great having, you know, like some of the big streamers, but I think overall for the community and longevity of the game, it's this, a lot of smaller streamers are actually really good for it. It just keeps interest going from the game to the game. It's just the true colors. Yeah, no, I won't pretend to see. Okay. Actually, I may end up watching a bit of his stream when I'm done, just to see how Claire does. I know Cataclysm had tried her. I don't know how many fights he did, but it didn't go too well for him. And it was somebody I've actually wondered about a bit, how she would do. And it wasn't until Cataclysm had said it didn't work out well for him that I was like, okay, yeah. So to actually see somebody doing it with her, yeah, it would be interesting for sure. Oh, and if there's anybody here that's not joined my Discord, the Discord link is in the description. Feel free. I'm going to be adding a couple other channels. One is going to be for Alliance or Incursion stuff. It gets updated quite quickly. It's just taking information from the forum thread, for the forum thread for Alliance recruitment or looking for an Alliance. So if you're interested or you're looking for members for your Alliance, it would be a place to start. I realize that a lot of Discords there's something like that, but mine is cooler. Then I'm gonna also, there's gonna be another channel specifically set up for watching TV shows and movies. I don't stream that often for TV shows and movies, but we'll have a specific channel for that. And one more match here. Foodborne channel. I can't be in food channels because I would have just eaten, seen something that somebody else was preparing, and been like, man, I'm still hungry. I prefer smaller streamers as their skill level is usually similar to mine. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why I was saying I think it's more beneficial for the community, because when you see somebody who's playing at the ability that you have and getting through stuff, I think it suggests you don't need to be super duper to do things. You need to think things through, take your time, maybe use some units or resources, which is okay. That's what they're there for. Then because of that, you keep people more interested in the game, right? When you see people with really great skill doing stuff, and you're like, well, damn, I gotta be, really, really good or have a crazy roster to get through this, and you don't feel that you've got that level of ability or that roster, then you may, be more likely to give up. So, and yeah. And I think, and this isn't anything against the larger streamers, it makes sense. And I'd probably be the same if I were in their boat. Interacting, so like after the stream or whatever, interacting with the viewers, because you got so many, you're probably not going to be, you're not going to have time for it, right? Whereas somebody smaller, why not? All right. Well, that is it for me for this stream. Thanks for coming, hanging out, keeping me company. And let me just drop the link again for Mr. MCOC Rob. If anybody missed it the first time, we'll put her back up there. You can go on over, say hello, leave a like, hit that subscribe button. But yeah, I will probably be back sometime tomorrow afternoon, do the Sunday Arena craziness and the T1A Arena. But until then, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good day and take care.